I'm here today to talk about what's new this year at Bryan High School in VCT. So, Mr. Keel, what's some background on this class?
It's VCT, which stands for Video Communication Technology. And what we do in here is we do print, we do video, and a little bit of photography while also making the yearbook.
What is the history of ABEX Community News?
Well, ABEX Community News is a public access online news channel. And what we do, we started this last year in November. And very simple concept where we have students that are involved at some form of class in high school for digital media, journalism, and they go out and they interview people on community events and announcements. So it's pretty exciting.
How does this class help students and their future endeavors?
I think what it does is it gives students a lot of confidence to go out and to talk to adults, and that's some skills that they don't have when they come into high school, but when they leave the VCT program, we hope that they gain those skills.
What is digital media communications and what are the career opportunities?
Well, one of the things that digital media communication covers is just what kind of the old journalism classes might cover in schools and that, and now colleges are offering four-year courses in digital media communications. And what's exciting about it is it encompasses maybe if a student wants to be a TV news reporter, they want to be involved in some form of digital production. And what it's happening in high schools, and I talk to a lot of high schools and classes and getting into the college level even, is the importance that digital media communications covers everything. So not only if you want to get into that as a career opportunity, but also you're going to be communicating digitally with people all your life. And what we do and what we teach is how do you tell a story, how do you report on an event, very concisely, very precisely using all the digital tools that are out there today. So it's a great opportunity as far as the career opportunities go. This is a career opportunity that really lends itself to young people. Okay, a lot of times if people might not want to go or might not want to hire a CPA that just got out of college or maybe a lawyer that just got out of college. But this is a career that young people in their early 20s have the advantage of getting into this career, and there's a lot of high-paying opportunities out there.
So tell us how students in this class can be involved in ABEX Community News.
Well, part of VCT is video production, where we put out videos that help promote activities in the school and within the community, and ABEX does that as well, so we figured we might as well join with them to make that part of our curriculum.
And what kind of stories would you be covering?
Well, we cover positive events in the community. What we got is there's a lot of organizations, your community organizations, the Rotary type of organizations, Kiwanis Club, the Chamber of Commerce, as well as churches, local business, are all having positive events going on, positive things. So what we want to do is specifically cover those type of events for those type of organizations and local business that has something new and positive going on. The students aren't going to be covering crime, fire, politics, weather, but it's just going to be mainly the positive things going on in our community, and we're excited about it.
What do students take away from this class?
I think the students like learning independently. They learn different things in video production and photography, but also to collaborate with each other and with different people within the school system.
You've had a number of students involved in ABEX Community News. How did they say it's helped them?
Well, the thing that I get a lot of feedback on is not only the students, but also the parents. I have parents come to me and they will say there's just a noticeable difference on how their kids interact with adults. We've had students, even middle school students, do this, and it's just an amazing transformation that students, their confidence level grows. And in the future, as far as career opportunities, this looks great on an admissions application for a college. I've got 3 parents that I can think of. All their kids are in private schools, and they came to me, their students didn't even want to do this, and they said, we want this on our college admissions application. Because one of the things that we do is we hashtag all the videos. All the stories are hashtagged with the hashtag the student and their school, so that a future admissions, somebody looking at that, maybe somebody that's applying for a job, an employer, can hashtag that and see all the body of work that the student's doing. So I think it's very valuable, not only for the confidence, but also for future career opportunities. And then what the students say is they just have more confidence. They're interacting with adults better, they have more confidence, so when they go in those situations to where they have to act, like an adult and interact, that they're ready for it.
If there are other schools that want to participate in this program, how would they do that?
Well, they can contact me, they can message me on Facebook, or they can leave a message in comments. But I talk to a lot of schools, and whether or not they have a traditional journalism course, maybe a yearbook type of thing, or they're kind of more advanced like Bryan High School is, and they actually have a digital media communications course, we can kind of fit this into any one of those programs. And just contact me, and we'll talk, and we'll go from there.
This sounds like an exciting program. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much for having us.
This is Zach Shaw from Bryan High School reporting from ABES Community News.
Thank you so much for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on the program?
I really appreciate the chance to share how I feel, my philosophy of business, and what's important to me, because Negley, the folks have a lot of choices of where they can buy a vehicle and get it serviced, and I think our difference is the way we go about our business, and I appreciate the chance to get that message out.
What other community events are you involved in?
We give back a lot. That's part of our mission statement. We give back throughout the communities that we serve, and so that's very, very important to us. We have been for the last 20 years a very committed United Way supporter. We strongly support Relay for Life, and by the way, that relay in Williams County comes up next weekend, so we're very excited about that. Rotary, Chamber of Commerce. We're involved in a lot of different ways, in addition to not just financially but also of our time. We go out and clean up a 3-mile stretch of road. We coach local teams, so we try to give back throughout the community.
Thank you so much for all you do in the community.
It's my pleasure, Nigley.
Thank you for coming on board as a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think the program is great. It exposes students to broadcast journalism and the technology that goes along with that, as well as exposing them to how to work in the field and how to conduct interviews.
Well, thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for being a student sponsor.
Thanks, Natalie. I'm all about supporting kids and getting them to evolve into what they're interested in, and so I'm really glad to help.